No, I'm just kidding. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Aimee.The.Infamous. This is a entertaining reading, okay? This is what women secretly think about you but don't say. You can be male, female, non-binary watching. It doesn't matter, okay? I'm gonna fit it for how it'll fit for you. Hey Jaslyn, welcome in. If you're new to pick a card readings, you're going to choose which one of these 3 cards you are most drawn to. Go down in the comment section and click that pile or piles if you are really drawn to more than one. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. Okay? Keep in mind this is collective for thousands of people. But if you want something more accurate and personal, information to book will be down in the description box. You can also subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting live videos like this, but also doing the live mini readings. It's an awesome deal if you catch me doing that. Okay? So, also thank you everyone for the love, the support, the likes, the timestamps, everything that you guys do to keep this channel going. I really appreciate it. I do want to add more to the channel, so if anyone has even $1 to donate to help grow the channel and get more cool stuff, that would be awesome. I want to read more than just cards. Okay, so I will help you guys pick, those of you that are asking. Hey Pluto, hey Jaslyn, hey Lily Maggie. Jaslyn, 3. As always, I have to say, guys, with my type of readings, it's always a trigger warning. I do not mean to trigger people, but sometimes it may happen. Something you may not want to hear could come out sometimes. Okay, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I'm not the one that thinks or says these things about you. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. Lily Maggie, you're 2 and 3. Hey, Maylinda. 2. I should have got myself more coffee. 7 Brute has the best coffee now that I figured out you can like mix and match flavors. Bridget, oh, hey Bridget. Bridget does readings too, guys, if you guys ever want to check her out. So, I'm already running out of coffee. I would say 3 for you as well, Bridget. But I have a feeling 3 is going to have a big trigger warning. Because looking at it, I was already picking up messages. Okay. Is that it? Did everyone that wanted me to pick for them? I think I got everyone. Let's dive on into the reading then. You know, if somebody comes in and they need help picking, I know you guys have great intuition and you can help pick. I really do like when you guys try to use your own intuition because I want you to grow your intuition. And that's one of the ways to grow your intuition is by picking a pile. Okay, it's like a muscle. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Sound suspense music, exactly. You know what, I can't wait till next month because I'm going to be doing a ton of thriller and horror readings, which I love. I get scared after and during. I scare myself, but it's cool. I like to be scared sometimes. I'm weird. I'll be sleeping with the light on in October after doing the thriller readings. That's true. Intuition can save your life one day. Okay, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. It's funny because it's like 9 and 6 at the same time. I kind of want to add those numbers up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, which is a 6. Wow. Okay, back to 6. Do you guys know what 6 represents? Balance. Women could think secretly about you that you're very proportionate with your body. You have a proportionate body. Like your boobs and your butt is like the equal size. You don't have your boobs bigger than your butt or your butt bigger than your boobs. They're equally the same size. They're proportionate. That's what women secretly think about you. And if you're a man watching, you know how some of those men that work out, they have big arms and tiny legs, Purdue legs. You're not one of those men. You're a man that is proportionate everywhere, okay? You don't have big arms, skinny legs, all right? And, you know, even with the women, your legs could match your body. The thighs match. You know what I'm saying? Like, proportion. It's proportionate, it matches, it makes sense, it looks good, okay? You guys may have nice boobs and butt, is what they're thinking. They think you have nice boobs and butt. For men, you just nice body in general, right? Is what women are thinking. Because the proportions, it makes sense. You may even have like a proportionate face, where your face is proportionate. Like you don't have a super, I don't know what to call it. Some people's proportions are not in facial harmony. Like, do you know what I mean? You have facial harmony, I guess you could say. Even if you don't have the best features, like I watched this girl on TikTok. She's like, I have bad features, but great facial harmony. And she did. She had a beautiful face, but when she showed her features up close, you're like, damn, this is going to be an ugly ass bitch. No, it was not, though. And then there was a girl that had great features, and she was showing her beautiful features, her beautiful eyes, her nose, her lips, but she had terrible facial harmony. She zoomed out, and I was like, damn. So facial harmony is important, no matter what features you have, and you have great facial harmony, okay? This also says high heel beauty. So you guys may wear like thicker shoes. Even if it's not literally high heels that you wear, I know there's men watching. You could just wear thicker shoes that make you taller is what they're thinking. As you can see, it says eyeful. So you are an eyeful to look at. You are eye candy. You may wear nice accessories, you know, jewelry, things in your hair. You know those people that wear nice clothes but they don't wear accessories and it doesn't pull the outfit together? You wear the accessories that pull the outfit together. Whether you're man or woman watching, that's what they're thinking when they look at you secretly. And I just noticed it says gags on there right under eyeful, but I read gaga. So you may have an interesting style or way of expressing yourself, whether it's through creativity or the way you dress, kind of like Lady Gaga. She was out there, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying yours is exactly like Gaga's, but I'm just saying, like, you go out there, you know? People are also thinking that you have nice posture. That's what women are thinking about you. They think you have great posture. You stand up straight. You're not slouching. It looks like you're confident when you're sitting or walking. So that really adds a pleasing look to the eye. I guess I could say that, right? You may be very, in their eyes, you may be very expressionate. Like, your facial expressions could move a lot. You have dramatic facial expressions, is what they're thinking secretly about you. So, when you feel some type of way, it's all over your face. But even when you talk and you're telling stories, it's like your facial expressions are very dramatic and entertaining. You know, dancers, have you ever watched the face of dancers? They're not just dancing, they're making faces to go along with their dances. And that's kind of what this is reminding me of. So, what do women think about pile number 1? They think you're super caring. You care about what is going on, what people are talking about. You seem very empathic. And you seem like you know how to handle yourself well. You know how to handle your emotions. You don't fly off the handle. At least that's what they're thinking. Maybe you do behind doors or something. What do women think of pile number 1? You may also be the fun friend. Okay, people like look at you and they think that you're going to be really fun. They could also think you talk a lot, like you always have a story to tell. Again, this is things they may not say, but they're thinking, okay? Give me a second, guys. I was getting too many, like, messages at once, and it was overwhelming me for a second. All right. Oh, okay. Something about your hips could really stand out, too. People, they could notice other people looking at you, especially your hips. Okay. What do women think of my pile 1s? Yeah, what did I say? You're the fun friend. You're the fun one. You're fun to be around. They think a lot of people like you. Like you're popular. You wanna be popular. I'm gonna be. They think that if they start hanging out with you, that they'll become popular because you're popular. You're basically giving them a name in a way. You're making them noticed. People want to be in your circle. That's what they're thinking. Like, I notice everyone wants to be their friend. I want to be their friend. They may think you're an extrovert, whether that's true or not. They think you are an extroverted person. We have 10 of Cups. They think you're happy in life. They think you're lucky. I'm hearing that song, I'm a lucky girl. I do lucky things. Yeah, they think you're lucky and things come easy to you. And they want to know how you do it. You feel like a lot of people love you. You have a great life overall. A great family life. A great every part of area of your life. And even if it wasn't exactly that way, that's what they're thinking because you come off so positive and handle it well. We got the Taurus card. So they think you put a lot of effort or time into your looks, but mostly it's your hair and your outfits. They think you put a lot of time into styling your hair and your outfits. That's what they think. They think you are a confident person. You walk with confidence. You have confidence. You're loving life. They may think you like to do fun things. Like, if they want to have fun for the day or the night, they're going to call you up. I'm hearing that song by Eddie Murphy. How does it go? She gives her number to every man she sees. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. They think you want to party all the time. That's what they think. And even if it's not an actual party where there's like drinking and stuff like that, it feels like a party when you arrive. The party don't start till I walk in. That's literally how they think of you. The party is not started until you're there. You're the center of attention. So this is what they think of you. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys chose another pile, to be honest, because that does happen, especially in readings like this. So I'll see you guys in the next pile if you chose another pile. Thank you for joining pile 1. Okay. Pile 2. It's also a number 6. Okay. Well balanced. Symmetrical as well, right? Something that women really think about you secretly is that you have nice eyebrows. Women think you have luscious, shiny, well taken care of hair. These women could think that they want your hair, basically. Okay, or your hairstyles. They may want to copy. They may want to figure out what products you're using. Okay. Women could think that you're very like black or white thinking. You're not very neutral. You're either all the way in or all the way out. You're either yes or no. There's no maybe. There's no in between. You either love someone or you hate someone. You're either loved or you're hated. You know, it's like black or white. No gray. Women could think that you have had some type of surgery. Hey, Fairy Godmother. Women could think you've had some type of surgery. Plastic surgery, fillers, Botox, something like that. They could think you've had something like that done to yourself. Women also think that you have a very sharp mind. I'm also hearing the word witty. They think you are witty. Women think that you always have well manicured nails or toes. Again, you could be male, female, non-binary watching. It's the same message for everyone, at least so far. You could also, I'm not going to say you could, but this is what they think. They think you have very porcelain skin, like a doll, like a porcelain doll. You look like a business Barbie. That's how I want to say it, because most of the time you could be pretty covered up. What do women think? They don't know much about you, okay? So they think you're mysterious and they want to ask a lot of questions. This is about curiosity. Trying to figure you out, right? They could think that you have a very complex mind and way of thinking. You could think really outside the box, out of the ordinary, is what they think. What do women secretly think of pile 2? If I say something else, just know that I mean to say, what do women think about pile 2, okay? And Spirit knows too. Spirit knows the topic, so. I'm human, so. Okay. They could think you're kind of like a neat freak. Like you have OCD. You like things neat. You could always be checking to make sure your every hair is in the right place. That things are clean. That things are organized. You know, they could think you have like some level of OCD is what they're thinking. Because you like to control everything because you're actually out of control is what they're thinking. Women also think that you forgive easily and move on easily. Like, it is what it is. You don't hold grudges for long. You're not going to waste your energy hating. You don't stay hurt for long either. Things might bother you, but it's only for a short period of time. You're like over it within a few days or weeks. Things that would bother people for way longer than that. Okay? I'm a classic man. Okay? So whether you're a male or female watching, you may have a classic kind of style. Okay? You like to look well put together. You like to look classy for the most part. Okay? Like 50s style, 40s style. Maybe it's like modern day mixed with that type of style. But classy or classic kind of looks, you know, well put together. That's what they think of you. I'm hearing that song Classic Man, as I just said. I'm a classic man. You can have a bit of a classic style, you know, even with not just the way you dress, but even things that you're into. Places you like to hang out could have more of a classic style. You could like more classic cars or vehicles. They think as well that your height is noticeable. So I feel like for this pile, you guys are either pretty short or pretty tall. Like something is noticeable about the height here, and they think that it's noticeable. What do people think? What does women think? Sorry, see, I told you guys. I knew I was gonna do that. What do women think about pile 2? People think you have a hidden agenda. Like you don't associate with people unless you're getting something out of it. So women think that you're selfish and shallow and manipulative, and you come with a hidden agenda. Like all your friends may have something to offer you in life or make you look better, or you wouldn't associate with them, pretty much. Let's pull just one more. You could be very good at networking, though, is what they're thinking as well. They think that you also have a lot of suitors. People that want to be in your energy, people that want to date you, people that want to be your friend, but they could feel like, again, like you don't really mess with these people unless they have something to benefit you in some type of way, benefit your life. You could be very careful who you let into your energy is what they think. And sometimes they think because of that, that you're stuck up and you're shallow. And that you think you're better than them or better than other people, and that you need to be humbled to get off your high horse kind of vibe. Okay, let's pull just one more. Ooh. Competition and defense. What did I say? Women could feel like they have to kind of jab at you to get you to come out of character. It's like they're trying to see what your weak spots are. So they think, let me throw in a backwards compliment. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me see them get emotional, come out of character, because you look so well put together that they just have to see you come out of character is what they're thinking. And you could be kind of like the leader in places you go or looked up to, and they want to be the ones sometimes that they're in your shoes where people are looking up to them and things revolve around them. So they feel like they have to defend their spot or their position. I can't leave it there now. Now I gotta pull one more. But the thing is, you would laugh at someone like that. Maybe not the old you, maybe the old you used to go off. But they think now that when they try to test you, that you just smile or you laugh. Or like you don't even seem bothered or fazed by it. That's what they think now. They think that you're pretty much living your dream life and no one can knock you off your high horse. Even though they try, right? You're the one in control. You actually are. That's what they think. That's what they know. They think that they come second to you. Okay? Like, think of the way Marilyn Monroe maybe dressed and proved points and done things like that. I think you're even a bit more classic than Marilyn was, though. It gives me, like, you have boss vibes, but it's very, like, classy and classic. It's a silent respect energy that they think you have. It's not a loud respect me energy like a man. It's a soft type of respect that they think you have in your energy. A dark manipulation kind of thing. They think you know how to work people's minds. Like you're constantly playing chess with people and you're always one step ahead. At first they think you're dumb, but then they try to test you and they realize that you're not dumb, that you're always one step ahead. Okay? They could think you're well-rounded and talented as well. You may have some type of talent. Okay? And, you know, if you're a man watching, that's what women could think other men think about you men that's watching. Okay? Last but not least, pile 3, and I have a huge feeling that this pile is going to be very triggering. So if you get easily triggered, you may not want to watch, or just at least don't blame me. I'm just the messenger, okay? So pile 3, women think you have a very voluptuous body, okay? You could have, even if you're small, you have curves. Okay, curvy body is what they think. Even if you don't see yourself that way, that's what they think. Hey, Shirley. They could think that, look how the 8 is. Big boobs, big butt. I'm thinking of that Nicki Minaj song. Big titties, big ass, too. I forgot what song that is, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay? They also think you have a nice collarbone. Like, your actual bones. Like, your collarbones may look nice. They think you wear a lot of makeup. Okay? And if you don't wear a lot of makeup, they think that you wear a lot of hair products or skin products, you know. Some type of product they think you wear a lot of. Okay? And even if you're a man watching, women think you wear a lot of products in your hair or on your skin. Okay? If you're a man watching, they could think you're, what's the word? Like a, I don't want to say stocky or beefy, but that's the only words coming to my mind. That doesn't mean fat, by the way. That's like, you know those guys that work out, but they're bulking? So they're not like super skinny and slim? It kind of gives me a bulking vibe. For my women too. Bulkier. Even if you're skinny, you're bulky in certain areas. Okay? You got that protein in. Think of Ice Spice. You know, she's skinny, but she does have bulkness in the right areas. They think that you're trying too hard. Okay? That's what women secretly think about you. That you're trying too hard. That you're trying to get some type of attention. And they think that you're seductive and that you're going to steal their man, or you steal other women's men. If you're a man watching, you steal other men's womans from them. Like, you steal people's partners on purpose. Extremely seductive, even when they feel like you shouldn't be. Even if you don't dress seductive, you could drop something and pick it up and they think you picked it up in a seductive way. You are constantly being sexualized by other women. They think you're doing things for attention, but you're not. This could just be a lot of projections on your energy for whatever reason. Because you just may have a lot of red in your aura field, which is a sexy color. And a confident color, a seductive color, you know what I mean? Give me a second. They may think that they think you can't, like, you can take a man, you can take a woman, but you can't keep them. What's that Taylor Swift song? She has a song that kind of says something like that. I can't remember what song it is. I don't even remember the lyrics, but I know she said that in one of her songs. Women gossip about you a lot, pile 3. You are the talk subject all the time, even when you're not there, when you are there, behind your back, when you go to the bathroom, people are talking about you. And this must be very hard on you, pile 3. This must be very hard on you that people talk about you this much as if you're some kind of celebrity. And maybe that's it. Maybe you actually do have a lot of star quality in your energy. This is people starting rumors about you for no damn reason. You either have 10th house placements. You may have a Lilith in Libra. You may have 10th house Libra. Capricorn, Lilith, or Venus. Maybe Scorpio. They think that you're a gold digger. A femme fatale. A man-eater. If you're a man watching, they think you're a fuckboy, pretty much. And that you destroy women's hearts. Okay? That, like, you do things just for fun. Like, you would break up a marriage just for fun. And the crazy part is, a lot of times you don't want nobody's man. They just are so insecure about you. You make women feel insecure. This is what they're not thinking. You make them insecure. They're just thinking these nasty thoughts, but it's coming from insecurity. I want you to understand that. They think you wear too much of something too. Too much eye makeup, too much blush, too much hair products, too much perfume, too much cologne. That's what they're secretly thinking as well. Y'all have haters in this pile. If you're a man, they think you have broad shoulders. If you're a man watching, I'm thinking of Rob from 90 Day Fiancé. Okay. Rob had like this reputation of being a fuckboy amongst men and women. And he was actually a hopeless romantic lover boy, you know? And a lot of men were hating on Rob, especially that one dude. I don't know if you guys seen the last 90 Day Fiancé, what is it called? Singles retreat thing. He made that other guy so jealous because his woman wanted him. And it wasn't even his woman. Like, it was a singles retreat. No one was exclusive. And the girl, the hot girl, Jennifer, was torn between Rob and the other guy. And he was mad at Rob. And Rob is just chilling. Like, he don't even care. He's like, bro, you're tripping. It's not even your girl. You're trying to check me? It was obvious that the man was jealous of Rob. But it's even the same situation for my ladies here. I'm getting so many messages that's off the one card that I don't even know if I need to pull. Okay? They think you're fake nice as well. Like, you are kind, but they think it's fake. Like, it's not real. Almost like you're too perfect. I have to make things up in my mind because you seem to appear too perfect. It causes a lot of envy. You're not showing much faults about yourself. They could think you have fake boobs. They could think you have fake teeth. They think you are unconventional. You go against the grain. They think you're foolish. They think you have a bad reputation amongst just people in general is what women think. You could be a man or a woman watching, same storyline. They think you have a bad reputation. But you know what's funny? It does say hypocrite here. So these people are being hypocrites. You may have like fluffy cheeks, baby cheeks, whatever they call that, is what they think. They think you have a lot of fluff in your cheeks. Let's see what else. They think you're opinionated. Too opinionated. They don't like to hear your opinions on things, is what they think. You may have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. I don't know. But you're fun. You're funny. You have a bright aura, right? They think you are actually a pleasure to be around. That's the funny part. You're a pleasure to be around. Without you at the function, they have nothing to talk about. Without bringing you up, they have nothing to talk about. You're entertaining. That's what they think of you. They think you're entertaining. Okay. They think you're the type to marry for money. If you're a man watching, it could be the same way, or it could be that you would marry someone and pay them money, like a mail-ordered bride type of thing. Women think that if you're a man watching, that basically you'll marry them and take care of them. And they do like that about you. Okay? You give women anxiety when you're around. You make them worry. You make them overthink. You make them fix their hair, fix their outfit if it's slipping up. You make them feel like they need to put themselves more together because they are comparing themselves to you. And women may compliment you out of envy. And if you're a man watching, women do have anxiety around you. They do get nervous around you. But they think that men are being fake with you, complimenting you, being fake with you. But also women want to fake compliment you to get something out of you, like I said, because they think you would take care of them. Let me open this Sprite because I need more energy, and like I think Spirit wants some Sprite like working through me, you know? Okay. Give me a second. So yeah, people could be thirsty for you. They could think you're trashy. Trying to hide trashy behind a little bit of class. You try to act like a good girl or a good guy, but you're promiscuous. This could be all fake shit that they're saying. They could be thinking that there's just got to be something wrong with you. You got to be crazy. You got to have some type of personality disorder. They over here trying to diagnose you with something that may not be real. Okay. Look, this is about competition. That's exactly what I said. They think you cause tension. It could be like this unspoken tension in the room when you're around other women. And if you're a man watching, there's tension when you're around because women are competing for you. Men are competing with you for the women. You could get a lot of dirty stares from people. They could also think you look younger than your age. You look youthful. You look younger than your age. If you're a man watching, certain women secretly think, why are you hanging around younger people? Why is this man hanging around these younger girls in their 20s? Like if you're a man in your 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. Why is this man hanging around younger women? He's trying to buy them. He wants a gold digger. Like I said, mail order bride type shit. Okay. What do women think of pile number 3? Ooh. They do think you're kind of exotic, mixed with classy. That's what I keep hearing. You also may have exotic futures. You may have futures people pay for, like a button nose or cat eyes naturally. You know what I mean? You may have things about yourself that people pay for. Plump lips, you know? It's another example. It doesn't have to be all these things I'm mentioning, but it could be some. Like, women think that, like, you're a sociopath or something. Again, could be projections. They think that you are a sociopath and that you're faking emotions, that you are this tormented individual wearing a mask to torment and manipulate other people. They think you're confident. They think you're vain, actually. They think you're vain. But you always look happy. You look like you're smiling. But they're thinking this must not be real. Like, this must not be real. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. So I'm hearing. Like, some, you know, if you are in a relationship or married, or if you ever were, that partner's family could be thinking you're just with them for money, for a place to stay, for things like that. If you're a man, women could be thinking that, again, they could use you for those things. Okay? Women at work overly sexualize you. You could always have hard times at work. And when people do want to work with you and collaborate with you, it's because they think that they can get something sexual in return. Sometimes. And if you're a man watching, women think that, you know, again, like, they could sleep with you and you'll give them a position they want, or money they want, or whatever. They could think you're doing that with other women, you know? Yeah, they think, again, they think something on your body is fake. Like, you got a BBL, you got a boob job, again, you got lip filler or something. And that you're, like, trying to show off something. They think you're trying to show off, like you're a show off. They think that like you're doing things for attention. So some of these women could think you have, like I said, ASPD, which is sociopath, but also histrionic personality disorder. She lost the attention that she gets when she moves, hanging out with her homegirl. This part would have to be very careful who you befriend, because you could have a lot of snakes that end up being in your corner, trying to take your personality, style, whatever from you. I'm thinking of Mimi. I don't know if you guys have seen Mimi, the Chinese girl. She's a content creator. Very voluptuous, though. Very seductive. It's kind of the vibe that people may get from you, something similar to that. She does have her body done. They think that if you're not now, you had to have at least once in your life been an escort, a stripper, an OnlyFans content creator or something. Like I said, a lot of assumptions, rumors, things like that. Obviously, if you're a man, you may not have got your body done, but they could think you got Botox or, you know, something like that to make yourself look younger or whatever. Women think that they gotta cut you off, not invite you to events, because you're gonna steal their man, you're gonna steal their woman. They could purposely try to make you feel left out. It's like they're planning this shit. Deception. They think you brag and boast about yourself or your accomplishments. You know, all that. Am I getting anything else for this pile? I don't think I am. But you know what? These women also fantasize about you at the same time. I got a girl crush. You know that song? Because they're envious. They could think sexually about you. They could, yes. Could wonder what you look like naked. All that kind of stuff. If you're a man, same story. What do you look like naked? They fantasize about you. I fantasize about it all the time. If you were mine, I give this pussy to you 9 to 5, 5 to 9. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to give you like a setbacks in life, you know? Like you make them think bad about themselves and they blame you for that. You trigger women. Okay? And sometimes even if you're a man watching, women start to hate on you because they couldn't use you. Because you wouldn't give them what they wanted. They think you're stable. Yeah, they do think you're stable. They think like you're a mistress. Or like a man that's like, I don't know what they call the men that are like mistresses. You know? Is that Rico Nasty Girl Crush? Reminds me of that Megan lyric. Half y'all don't know if y'all don't fuck with me or y'all want to fuck me. Yeah? Yeah? Mm-hmm. They think you're mean. A mean girl. A mean guy. Again, yeah. Same shit coming out, really. Yeah. Give sex worker vibes, or you like sex workers if you're a man. And you're a very promiscuous person, is what they're thinking. You do look good. They do think you look good. But like I said, it's triggering because you appear too perfect. I'm thinking of this girl, this stripper girl. Oh my God. I've seen a stripper and I feel bad for her because I know every friend she encounters is jealous of her because she had a natural body. Banging. And her face was a 10 out of 10. Like, I don't know how the girl wasn't on TV. Covered in tattoos. Beautiful eyes. Beautiful green eyes. And I just know that she encounters some fucked up friendships because of how gorgeous she is. And people trying to be her friend just to steal how she does things, you know? That's for sure this pile. Yeah. I think if she were to watch my readings, she would choose this pile. You guys also may have a beautiful name. They could think you have a beautiful name. You could smell sweet. You smell beautiful. You look beautiful. Man or woman watching, doesn't matter. They love your shoes. You have beautiful shoes. Nice eyelashes. They love your eyelashes. They love your hair. you know. I'm also thinking of Amber Rose, you know, what's her name? Bunny, Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny. They could also think that you're like mixed ethnicities, like you have different cultural backgrounds or ethnicities. You don't look like you're just one ethnicity. That's also what they think of you. If you're a parent, they think you're a bad parent. That you're more focused on the way that you look and appear to be and like superficial things. That's another thing. They think you're superficial. That you're more concerned on that than your kids. And if you don't have kids, then your family. And men is the same story. You're more focused on women or achieving your dreams than your kids or your family. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just the messenger. I'm not saying this stuff. I'm not believing this stuff. Okay? But you're very lustful. That's what they think. Like a Jezebel. Okay? You could wear glitter. You think you're very like shiny, glittery. Or you wear things like that, maybe your shoes, I don't know. Nice toes. They feel like there's some darkness behind your eyes, like you're low-key evil. Like you have legit haters, pile 3. They hate you. They think they hate you. But they also think they love you. It's obsession. Surprised we didn't get the devil card. Look, you're a goddess. That's what they think of you. But they hate it. Because it's not them. And if you're a man watching, you could be a good-looking man, no matter how old you are. And you could pull or hang around very good-looking women. And that makes women think some type of way about you that's negative. Like if you're a man watching, women could think that the women you hang around look good and it makes them jealous or envious. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. All right? Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. This video is an hour long, so I would appreciate the energy exchange of at least a like, if not a comment or a subscribe, okay? I will see you guys next reading.